It may look, at first glance, like just another ambitious Tesla expansion, the kind of headline that barely raises eyebrows anymore. Another building, another factory upgrade, another bold promise from Elon Musk. But if you zoom out and really examine what's quietly unfolding at Giga, Texas, the picture becomes far more interesting and far more disruptive than a simple construction project. Behind a mix of online rumors, subtle comments in interviews, and overlooked details buried in regulatory filings, there are growing signs that Tesla is preparing for a transformation that goes well beyond cars. At the center of it all is a massive new facility reportedly stretching close to 8 million square feet, effectively doubling the footprint of Giga, Texas. And what truly matters isn't just the scale of this expansion, but its purpose. According to people closely watching Tesla's moves, this new complex is not being designed for vehicles at all. Instead, it's expected to be dedicated almost entirely to the production of Tesla's humanoid robot, Optimus. That alone would be historic. An entire factory wing, not for sedans or SUVs, but for robots designed to walk, lift, assemble, and eventually think alongside humans. No automaker has ever attempted anything like this at such scale. Yet for Tesla, this move fits neatly into a much bigger strategy that many are only now beginning to connect to the long-awaited Model 2. What's fascinating is how these two projects, Optimus and the Model 2, appear to be converging behind the scenes. On the surface, they seem unrelated. One is a humanoid robot aimed at labor automation and AI-driven productivity. The other is a compact, affordable electric vehicle aimed at the mass market. But when you look at Tesla's core philosophy, the connection becomes obvious. Tesla has never been just a car company. It's a manufacturing company, obsessed with efficiency, scalability, and cost reduction. And Optimus may be the most powerful manufacturing tool Tesla has ever created. Industry insiders are increasingly convinced that Tesla's real breakthrough with the Model 2 won't be found in flashy specs like extreme range, blistering acceleration, or futuristic interiors. Instead, it will come from something far more fundamental: how the car is built. The emerging theory is that the Model 2 could become the first mass-market vehicle assembled with direct assistance from humanoid robots, not in limited pilot programs, but at true industrial scale. This isn't about robotic arms bolted to the floor performing repetitive motions, something factories have done for decades. This is about general-purpose robots that can move freely, adapt to different tasks, and work across multiple stages of production. Imagine a factory where Optimus robots handle wiring, interior assembly, material transport, quality checks, and even maintenance of other machines. Now imagine those same robots also being used to assemble additional Optimus units, creating a self-reinforcing production loop, robots building robots, while simultaneously helping build cars. It sounds like science fiction, but Elon Musk has been hinting at this concept since at least 2023, often mentioning it casually, almost as if it were an inevitable next step rather than a radical leap. This approach fundamentally changes the economics of manufacturing. Traditional factories are expensive not just because of machines, but because of labor complexity, training, turnover, and inefficiencies that arise when production lines are rigid. Humanoid robots, in theory, solve many of these problems. They can be trained digitally, updated instantly, redeployed across tasks, and scaled faster than human labor forces. If Tesla can make Optimus reliable and affordable enough, the cost savings could be enormous. That's where the Model 2 comes in. Rather than chasing top-tier performance numbers, Tesla appears to be laser-focused on creating a vehicle that is cheap to build, easy to replicate, and durable enough to last for years, with minimal maintenance. The Model 2 is shaping up to be less about impressing enthusiasts and more about dominating the global transportation market. If production costs drop far enough, Tesla could price the Model 2 at levels that legacy automakers simply cannot match without completely reinventing their own manufacturing processes. Rumors circulating in industry forums suggest that Tesla's internal cost targets for the Model 2 are shockingly low. Some estimates place The potential starting price in the range of roughly $12,000 to $13,000 in the US, before incentives. Even if those figures turn out to be optimistic, the direction is clear. Tesla isn't trying to make the best small car in the world by traditional standards. It's trying to make the most efficiently produced car ever. The expansion at Giga, Texas supports this idea. An 8 million square foot complex dedicated to Optimus production isn't just about selling robots to other companies someday. It's about saturating Tesla's own factories with robotic labor. The more Optimus units Tesla produces, the cheaper each robot becomes. The cheaper the robots become, the more of them Tesla can deploy across its manufacturing lines. More robots deployed, the lower the cost of building each vehicle. This creates a powerful feedback loop that competitors will struggle to replicate, especially those still reliant on conventional labor-heavy factories. Another critical piece of this puzzle is durability. Musk has repeatedly emphasized that. The Model 2 is being designed for long life, minimal maintenance, and high utilization. That aligns perfectly with the idea of robot-assisted assembly. Robots excel at consistency. They don't get tired, they don't cut corners, and they can maintain tight tolerances across millions of repetitions. This could result in vehicles that are not only cheaper to build, but also more consistent in quality. There's also a strategic timing element here. By focusing on manufacturing breakthroughs rather than flashy features, Tesla buys itself time. While competitors scramble to add bigger batteries, longer ranges, and more screens, Tesla is quietly rewriting the rules of how cars are made. When the Model 2 finally arrives, likely around 2026, it may not look revolutionary on paper. Its impact on pricing and margins could be devastating for the rest of the industry. The implications go far beyond Tesla. If humanoid robots prove viable in large-scale manufacturing, the entire global supply chain could change. Labor costs, factory locations, and production timelines would all be redefined. Tesla would no longer be constrained by the availability of skilled human labor in a given region. Instead, factories could be replicated rapidly, anywhere infrastructure exists, staffed largely by robots trained with the same software. This is why the Giga Texas expansion matters so much. It's not just about square footage, it's about a shift in how value is created. Tesla appears to be betting that manufacturing efficiency, driven by AI and robotics, will matter more in the long run than any single product feature. Optimus isn't just a product, it's a tool to unlock a new era of production. When you view the Model 2 through this lens, many of Tesla's recent decisions start to make sense. The lack of hype around specs, the emphasis on simplicity, the repeated talk about cost per unit rather than performance benchmarks. Tesla isn't building a car to compete with today's vehicles. It's building a car for a future where robots do much of the work and scale is everything. If this strategy succeeds, the Model 2 could become the first truly global electric car, affordable not just in wealthy markets but in developing economies as well. In the quiet construction of an enormous Optimus-focused facility at Giga, Texas, may one day be seen as the moment Tesla crossed from being an automaker into something much bigger. A company that mastered the art of self-reinforcing industrial production. What looks like just another Tesla megaproject may actually be the foundation for a manufacturing revolution. One where cars, robots, and AI converge into a single, tightly integrated system. When the Model 2 finally rolls off the line, it may carry far more significance than its size or price suggests.